Good morning, I'm Stephanie Mead, and we're here at the Premier Pet Supply in Beverly Hills. I'm joined this morning with Mike. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Stephanie.
So we touched upon that amazing test that you guys have in order to see if your dog has any allergies in regards to food or in regards to just their environment around them. And I want to remind folks at home what are some of the signs first to know that your dog might have an allergy.
You know, I think one of the best telltale signs is a lot of itching and scratching, biting at the legs or the paws, and sometimes going at the ears. And ears is an issue that you said you have it with Gigi, right?
Yes, it's kind of like a new thing that has developed within her, and I talked to the vet, and they can kind of just develop, not out of the blue, but just at any point in time in their life.
They can, but it's something that can be built up over time. So my question to you is, do you wash your dog's ears regularly?
I do not.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when we don't do that, you know, that can cause an infection because you get wax buildup, you get dirt and debris buildup. I mean, their ears are kind of wide open canals and they're like, you know, receivers of many things, and they get into things outside, and fur and hair gets entrapped in there. That can cause an infection too. Yeah. So doing a regular ear wash, something like this, like Skout's Honor does a great job with this probiotic ear cleaner. The probiotics really help with the skin inside the ear and just in general.
Okay.
It does a great job with the ingredients in here that are all natural, just to keep the ear clean. And one of the things you had mentioned with Gigi especially is that it seems to be really abrupt just to squirt something directly in the ear, right?
Yeah, and that's what I was doing, is just kind of abruptly doing it, and she was not happy
she
about
hated it.
Yeah, she didn't.
Yeah.
And I also get nervous too, like I just don't want to hurt anything within her ear. So
I wouldn't worry about that, but there's things that you can do to make this a more enjoyable experience somewhat.
Exactly.
So what I would do is take a product like this or any ear cleaner that you have and soak a cotton ball, and then just squeeze that cotton ball to let it drip not drastically,
but gradually
in the ear, so that it's not so abrupt. And then key is to massage the base of the ear with your fingers, and what that'll do is break up the wax, it'll break up the dirt and the debris, you know, and then what will happen is your dog will naturally shake out the excess, and you don't have to worry about there being an issue at all. But doing that on a regular basis really does help to offset ear infections.
Well, that's awesome to know, and I'm probably going to be buying that after this, just so that
it's good to have.
It is, and it wasn't just an infection too. She had like a lot of yeast in there as well, which
so that yeast does cause the infection. It happens in their paws too. Sometimes people will recognize that the ears might get stinky, the paws kind of smell like Frito-Lays.
I was about to say the Frito smell.
Yeah, that's a sign of like a yeast infection as well. So one thing to consider is the food in the diet. That has a lot to do with that, just like with us with the intolerances that we talked about. So trying to feed foods that have lower carbs, because carbs turn to sugars. Sugars feed the yeast, and the yeast becomes more of an issue. So there's things that you can do. Feeding a grain-free food makes a big difference if you have a dog that's predisposed to getting that yeasty on the feet and in the ears. It makes a big difference for sure. Also, dogs that are swimmers, they get in the water a lot, they're more predisposed to having those issues. So making sure that you're getting the ear cleaner in there. But if you do ultimately have an issue or problem where it does seem really bad, like, you know, if you go to, you know, touch Gigi's ears and she won't let, or she gets really defensive, that probably means she's hurting. So using something like the Zymox, this ear solution has a 0.5% hydrocortisone, and that will really help to offset that infection. You use something like this on a regular basis to prevent the infections from happening.
And you were mentioning too earlier that sometimes you know, the irritation can show up as just overall body itching as well, and you guys have these really awesome like grooming tools in order to maybe help some of those. Yeah,
Skout's Honor in general does a great job of just infusing probiotics in all of their products, in their daily sprays and detanglers, but their shampoo and conditioners are fantastic. They smell amazing, but they're just really good for the skin. You know, it helps to offset the itchiness, the dryness, any irritation or odor that the pets may have. All their products do a great job of that. We absolutely love them.
Awesome. And do you guys have these products, both the ear or any other irritant product that will help kind of reduce any of that, you know, irritation for dogs in all of your stores?
Absolutely. Yeah, Skout's Honor is like a implemental part of like of everything that we do in our stores. It really kind of represents all that we stand for, which is just, you know, healing through good natural products and just, you know, helping our pets to live a better life. And this is all part of that equation.
Yeah, more comfortable life too, because who wants to walk around itching?
No,
uncomfortable.
Or stinky.
Yeah, nobody. And you guys have some fun events going on across a lot of your stores here over the month of October, correct?
We do, yeah. So we still have some fun events that are happening. Halloween is a great time of year, so we've got a lot of costumes. We've got some really fun like Halloween specific treats for the pets, so you make sure they can have some fun too with that. But we also have our Halloween parties and our photos. So we have Rough Life Photography that comes to each of our stores that does really cute Halloween photos. It's only $10. It's 100% donated, and you walk away with a 5x7 and, you know, an opportunity to get a digital photo too.
I mean, who doesn't want a picture of their dog in their costume?
It's the most,
so cute.
It's the most adorable thing. And if they don't like their costume either, just come in, because they really do a great job of like having a Halloween themed backdrop and just making it really fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is all really good stuff to know, especially during allergy season. It's not just us that have those allergies, it's your pets too.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to toss it back to you guys in studio.